Hey guys, second fan of the night.
Second fan of the night.
So this is our second video with Connor and Jeff, and I forgot to mention in the last video that this and the Roundnose we already tested, and one other fan that will get tested later at my house came by way of Blake. I can't remember, Blake Zebrek? Everybody just calls him Blake Zebra. So they came to me from him by way of Connor. So thank you, Blake and Connor and Jeff and everybody involved.
He's the one that's done all the driving.
So what you want to read the tag on this and get us the data? His metalness ran a quick errand to be metal, but he'll be back.
Yeah. Okay.
He needs some metal batteries and a metal bathroom.
All right. So the model number is 86641-AG, rated at 115 volts, 60 cycles, 1.2 amps. 4 alternating current, made in the United States of America, is from 1952.
I'm shocked that this one is older than the other one, given that this one is blender fan brown and reversible, and the other one is not.
I mean, the reversible feature, it was an option.
Well, I think everybody should have opted for that.
I have one from 1953 that has the plug over where the reverse chain would be.
Oh yeah. Okay, well it's set to low. These are 2 speeds, so let's
start her up.
Yep, go ahead.
And then we got reverse to test.
Yeah, that's true. So it went up to 117, and it's probably going to drop. And then you want to use the tachometer?
I'll try to.
Well, wait till it gets up to speed first, though.
Yeah, because this one takes longer to get up to the speed.
That's true.
Than the other one.
One of the blades is definitely off. I think it's.
Oh, for sure.
I think it's because of the there's one of the blades is a little cracked, but it's nothing that's not fixable.
All right, so I just hold the test button, right?
Just hold the test button and you want to try to get it. Well, it's still going up to speed. It's still.
So, am I doing this right?
You are, but sometimes you have to find a surface on the other side that it can reflect off of. It can be. I'm going to do the wattage, so it's half power factor.
I'm still getting 0. I'm not getting.
It's a pain, and I honestly don't have the knack for it. Pete and Rick have a better knack for it than I do.
I'm just holding the test button.
Yeah, sometimes it helps to release it and try again a few times. Let me see.
So I can have a go.
You use those at work?
No, but I can still have a go.
Sure.
Whenever my dad has a go with something, it gets fixed.
I believe it.
Well, thank you, Connor.
Yeah.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
There we go. I got it off that metal thing there. 1281. So what's that divided by 4?
1281 divided.
430.
Yeah, like
a quarter,
pretty much.
Technically, so 430.
That seems crazy. This doesn't seem like 430 to me. That seems slower than that. So I think that's
1281 divided by 4.
Reading. Oh, the battery's dying in this. That's probably why we're having such a hard time with it. I'm getting a low battery signal now.
1281.
I don't think it's
Divided by
1281.
4 is 320.
Yeah, it's 320.
Sorry. Connor's better at math in his head than me.
I'm looking at.
Maybe it is that.
I am too.
I'm looking at a calculator right now.
I am too now.
All right.
Oh, now I'm not getting any reading.
You want to move to the BT meter?
Well, do you want to do that on low? Normally we just do that on high.
Okay, then we'll just do that one.
Am I blocking the camera, I wonder? Is my head blocking the fan?
Second, let me get back here and look. I don't think you are. No, you're good. Your hand's just in front.
Okay. Well, we'll go with that for low. Let's move it to high. If somebody wants to text Metal Pete and let him know he could use a 9, we could use a 9-volt for this.
Connor, I don't have Pete's info.
Messenger. I mean,
Do you have his?
I do not have his number.
You don't have his. Okay.
I do, but it's in my phone, which is currently filming.
Right.
He's active on Facebook. We
Okay.
That
need.
can't be right. It's giving me 17. No, it's giving me 1. I think this is just being wonky because the battery's dying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text him. We need a 9-volt battery too, if it's not too late.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else in here with a 9?
Probably.
Battery?
Probably. I'm sure we could steal one from somewhere.
All right.
But
So
if he's bringing one back, that's easier. Oh, here we go. That seems more accurate. I got
940.
944, but I'm also now getting 4. Make up your mind, Sam. Which would be like.
Divided by 4. 351 and a half.
I don't know. Is that 300? I guess it's hard. It's hard for me to tell with small fans. Okay. Well, we'll come back to that.
and so for this, I just turn the power button on.
Yep. And then you just try to get as close to the blades as you can without touching. You want to turn it the other way around. You want to be facing down. You want to get below the fan.
don't want to be below the span.
And then you might have to adjust.
551.2.
That seems low. So
It keeps fluctuating.
Yeah, I just generally look for the highest reading, but I also don't think you're
When I
holding
move
it
it,
quite.
when I move it closer.
So here's what I'll do. I'll just look. Maybe you're right. I saw 430. I saw 550. Oh, 590. So 629. So I'm just moving it around and trying to see where I get the best reading. 629 was as high as I got.
Okay.
And that's not as accurate. What you're really supposed to do is take all the readings and average them, but in the interest of a less accurate test, we just take the highest one.
All right.
So then we're gonna who's got the calculator?
9,246.
What did you multiply it by?
14.7.
Nope, that's for 52-inch fans.
Really?
So
I thought it was atmospheric pressure. That's
no, we're
why.
multiplying by the surface area.
Oh,
So 7.07 times what did I say it was? 629.
yes.
So 4,500 basically. Okay, spin down. You want to just do both pull chains then? Because now we're gonna do.
Yeah. Pull both once.
Yep. I'm assuming the reverse one does not have a low option.
What do you mean?
Or off, excuse me. Like forward off, reverse
I'm
off.
pretty sure it's just forward, reverse.
Yep.
I don't know. This is the first reversible antique that I've seen in person.
You know the long nose in the office is reversible. So you've seen two.
Oh wait, yeah. You showed me the. It was either you or Pete that showed me the switch.
It would have been Pete because I wasn't here yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I stopped at Menards for WD-40, which turned out to be a very important purchase. We've used 2 cans already.
We blew through 2 cans of WD-40.
Yeah, because keep in mind, I'm using it to clean these as well as like running it through until the bearings are clean. And this one still doesn't sound that clean, even though it was coming through clean.
All right.
So it could just be rough bearings, though. Okay, so let's do low. Yeah, it's that cracked blade that is.
No, the arm looks messed up too.
Could be. It could be that what broke the blade also bent the arm.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to try to bend it with the cracked blade. So it'd be something. Again, if we are to hang this somewhere, we would do some TLC on that.
All right.
But again, wood is easy to glue.
1.14 amps.
You want to take it to high?
Yes, I do. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
And that's probably the blade that we're hearing rattling too.
Oh, yeah, 1.17. Was that how much it was in forward?
I think so. I was in front of the fan, so I didn't get as close of a look at it, but
Okay.
also seems very close to what the 52-inch one was doing as far as power factor and all that. So, okay,
Shut it off now?
yeah.
All right.
Do you want to reverse it for the test? Do you want to?
I'll just reverse it.
Okay. So 10 switch. What do you think?
I think this one has a better chance of...
Okay, you're gonna say
I'm
yes.
going to say yes.
What are you gonna say?
No.
Okay, well then I guess I'll go with yes since I don't have to take the odds.
Okay. 10 switch?
Yep. Oh, easy. Okay, so then let's turn that off and let's start again with the decade box.
It's probably not going to... I would be surprised if it starts below, like, 5.
I don't think it'll start below 5 either, but we'll just work it up and see where it starts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Crunch.
9. All right.
I think it's gonna keep going on 9. If it doesn't, it's because those bearings are kind of rough.
Yep.
Oh, there, I just stopped. Yet.
Now it's not even going on 10. Okay, hold on.
That's because there's a rough spot in the bearings, which is what we're hearing.
10, 11, 12.
Crunch.
Yep. And it's already like most of half of the way up there in terms of the current draw.
Well, do me a favor, hit the high switch and then back off of it. Like let it get up to speed a little bit on high and then back off.
Okay.
Okay, kill it. And then like see if that, because that'll save us some time in seeing what it's going to do with the...
Yeah,
Yeah, so it still drops pretty good. So it's still a decent usable low.
Let it break. Let the bearings break up a little bit.
That too. The metal Pete is still louder than the bearings.
What? No. All right.
Honestly, I've heard way worse than these. These aren't even that bad.
No.
And probably, keep in mind, it's only WD-40 in there, so once it's cleaned out, then putting some actual,
14?
20 weight oil in there would make it quieter as well. But I run the WD-40 through it first to clean everything out. So I would want to, flush the WD-40 out and then repeat until it's clean, and then fill it with real oil.
All right, let's see if Pete has responded. Oh, shit.
You don't need your house on the rack ticket
I don't
anymore.
need my house ticket, but I do need my hotel key. God damn.
Well, you can always get a new one from the front desk if it comes down to it.
Yeah, I know.
I've done that many times.
I don't know to do that. Did Pete say anything? I've not heard anything from Pete. Okay.
Well, if he doesn't make it back before this video, then I'll text him. But
Yeah.
I don't want to stop the video. Oh no. Okay.
It's static from the speaker, so maybe I don't know if he's coming back.
Oh, I forgot he did a thing with the Bluetooth. What are we at?
15.
Wow, I think one more we might be at high. Because high was...
Yeah, that's over. That's over. All right.
Not much of a range on that.
Yeah, 16.
Okay, well, solid state, how do we think it's going to do?
I think it's going to be living room quiet.
Well, keep in mind, we're not counting any noise that it makes without the solid state.
Oh.
So it's only the difference in noise, if that makes sense. So, if that blade rattles, we're not going to count it because that's going to... So, how much noisier is it going to be on the solid state?
I think it's going to be... I think it's still going to be bedroom quiet.
Okay, what do you think?
I'm going to go loud again.
Okay, I guess that leaves me with living room or silent, but I don't think it's going to be silent.
Variable.
Yep.
Alright, I'll start. I'm at 3 o'clock. Started.
You can go a little faster. You don't have to be quite as...
1 o'clock.
Oh, I hear it.
I hear it too.
Mm-hmm.
Noon at 12. Sounds like bedroom quiet.
It does, but keep going. Let's see. What we do is we usually just try to find the loudest spot and use that as our frame of reference. Yeah, I think it's gonna be bedroom again. Because that noise we hear is, whether it's the bearings or the rotor, we hear that on the regular operation too.
All right, kill it.
Yep. So 0 to high. You remember what it was on high? It was 1.17.
Yeah, it was like 1.17.
Okay. Well, what do you think it's gonna do?
I think it's gonna jump to 1.4. What's your guess?
Me or your dad?
You.
I was gonna go last, but you can feel if you don't want. I'll say 1.5.
Okay. What are you saying, Dad?
What did you say again?
1.4.
1.4.
1.4. I was going to say 1.6.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Nobody's got the $1 in this case.
Yeah.
No, I figured I wouldn't.
Sometimes that's the winner, though.
Yeah, I know.
All right. And 0 to high now.
We're all over.
We're all over 1.3.
Yeah, it went to 1.39 was the highest it went. So technically, you were closest.
Yeah.
But by Price is Right rules, nobody won.
Right.
I'm a little surprised. I was expecting it to jump more than that. Yeah, I think with worst case scenario, it would need new bearings, but I think even just fixing that blade and flushing the bearings and putting some real oil in there, it would probably be silent enough for most operation.
I mean, I feel like I've heard fan bearings worse than that.
Yeah.
I definitely have.
I'm not a fan guy, so.
Okay, well, I guess that's, yeah, so what category is this for you? Same as the last one?
Yeah, I would say, what were my, okay.
1930
Mid-century house, 1930s original, modern day Vince Neil. I would say this is also 1930s original.
Okay. Yeah, the round noses for me are both top category, are both Menards. And I'm sure it's Cannibal Corpse for his metalness as well. Since his medalist is not back, we will have to wait for a word from our sponsor. I will in fact splice it on the end of the video. So please stay tuned for this word from our sponsor and continue to buy Pedro's. And what else should they buy? Buy Fanstick. Thanks for watching.
This video is brought to you by the following sponsors: Sandstick, Lightstick, Taco Burrito Mexico, Sperry, the beverage of fan collectors, The Good Manufacturing Company, 81220 LLC, where our motto is crunch, 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 crunch. rickorsheep.com, a fun game you can play with your friends. For more information, go to rickorsheep.com. Power Vacuum, the vacuum with more vacuums. Udong Batteries. When I think of batteries, I think of Udong.
Major funding for this series is provided by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by the annual financial support of viewers like you.
Pedro's making Mexican. Pedro's making Mexican.